I'm like, yes, it's hot.
Maybe it's Maybelline or maybe it's the cabbage.
Hello and welcome. If you're new, hello and welcome. And if you're not new, welcome back. And if you're not new, welcome back. Welcome to another weekly vlog. I usually do weekly vlogs and now I'm adding in little study vlogs in between the weekly vlogs. I take around my life. I'm a full-time content creator. I love makeup, fashion, travel, beauty. And you get a little bit of that. A little bit of here, a little bit of there. I did my hair. Look at this cutie hair. I posted on my TikTok. I did my makeup. I'm trying out, oh, that's what I was gonna check in. I'm trying out a new makeup product today and I forgot to do the check-in. Let me do that after I eat. But I have this bad habit of when I'm working, I don't eat until I get most of the job done. Not a good habit, not a good habit. So I'll be like, sometimes I'll just like, okay, I'll eat first, then I get everything done. Or if I'm like really hungry, I'll stop my work and eat. But sometimes when the things on my to-do list aren't very big tasks, like I can just do a couple now and then I'll go eat. And then the one couple turns into a little bit more, a little bit, a little more. In conclusion, I recorded all my videos for today. I've edited them all. I have them queued and I have a timer on my phone so I know like when it's the next time slot for me to post a video. Let me eat this and I'll meet with you in a second. Was here not too long ago getting a hard drive. The thing is when you shoot in 4K, it just takes a lot of space. Last time I got 2 terabytes because they didn't have anything bigger, but I do see a 5 terabyte here. The key is that it needs to say Mac compatible. 5 terabyte external hard drive for your PC, Mac, or Chromebook. Period. Do they have anything bigger than 5? I once got an 8 terabyte, dropped it, couldn't use it anymore, and I couldn't, like it wouldn't connect because I dropped it. Okay, I see. I think this is the biggest one. I have so many of these hard drives at home. I think yesterday as I was taking out all of them and plugging them in to see if I had any sort of space, like I needed like maybe 50 gigs or something so I can edit the video. None of them had them. That's all I needed and that's all I'm gonna get because I need to go home and start editing this vlog so it's not up by midnight. I really wanted to get it up before Sunday ends, but not too late. It's so cold outside. Eee! What happened? It was 20 degrees Celsius last week, and now it said it feels like -2. I think it was last Sunday. I was sitting at this cafe, and it was just hot, and I'm like, yes, it's hot. And now I'm like, did we switch countries? I have some packages that I'm gonna open up. Open these before I start editing because I'm gonna be in the zone. I got some flexi rod sets because I see the girlies use this all the time and I've never done flexi rods on my hair. So I'm gonna try that out on TikTok sometime this week. I've never tried anything from this brand, but I've heard that people love the St. Bart's spray perfume, hair perfume. Leave-in St. Bart's, limited edition St. Bart's scent leave-in conditioner. It is too overexposed, can you see? Oh, maybe my hair. Oh, that smells good. Now to work. I'm wondering if I should edit here or I should go somewhere to edit. What time is it? I'll just edit here. I'll edit on my desk. The reason why I was thinking maybe I should edit somewhere else is that this chair is not the most comfortable to edit. I think the SD card that I need to edit this YouTube video is on this. So I'll see you when I'm done editing. I edited the whole video. I exported it and it's currently uploading to YouTube. I made the thumbnail. I kind of want to add a little extra zhuzh to the thumbnail. Where is this? Like little scribbles on it. I'm still trying to figure out my thumbnails. Like right now I feel like I just do the same thing every week, but I want to make them better and like find my own style within it, but I haven't really had the time to sit down and figure out what that looks like for me, because every time that I'm like, oh, I'm gonna do that, it's already time for it to upload. Okay, it's currently 7:38, so she's going up a little bit late. I swear I'm still trying to figure out what works for me content wise, even though I've been doing this for so long, but I feel like it's always like I find my groove and then I'm like traveling and then my groove gets disrupted and then I want disrupted, and then I want to try something new, then my groove da 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 da. Anyway, that is settled. I need to finish out a video that I started today when I was trying the glowy super gel. I wanted to see how it would work out on my, you know, my skin because it's oily. And then I have to start studying. I really don't like when I leave my studying for the nighttime, but sometimes that's just how it works. Breakfast, showered, got ready. I had to film a campaign, filmed it, edited it, sent it in. I have so much to do on my to-do list and I'm just so tired. It's also 4 o'clock and I have a concert tonight. Concert starts at 7. So realistically I need to start at like 5:30 to get ready. So I have time to like record everything and not be rushing. So I have an hour and a half left of time and I have my to-do list goes beyond, I need way more than an hour and a half to do everything on my list. I have one more campaign to shoot. That's just not gonna happen. Literally. And I also have to take my makeup off for that campaign. So it's like, I'll just do that tomorrow. And then I have 2 videos to also shoot and record and edit. I only posted 1 video today, which I'm kicking myself in the butt for because I wanted to post more. It's about quality, not quantity, Natasha. Quality, not quantity. What I'm listing off right now are things that I haven't done. Sorry, I keep getting emails. Instead of what I have done. You did the campaign. You have an hour and a half time to do productive work. And what am I gonna do? I'm gonna use this time to study because I can, just a thought of studying after the concert is over, no, it's just not gonna happen.
Drop top on the motorway, all alone, girl, I'm on the way. I've been waiting the whole day, finding myself so impatient. I just wanna taste it.
Tuesday, how's everybody doing? Sorry if it's a little loud, the dishwasher's going. I ran out of dish soap and I said, well, I got dishwasher pods, so I guess I'm using the dishwasher. Let's do a little recap. Show was set to start at 7. It was Mary J. Blige, Neo, and Mario. Start at 7. I said, okay, if it starts at 7, they'll probably won't start till like 8, right? But I'm like, let me just try to be there on time. Because I took way too long procrastinating to get ready, got there at 7:24. As we were walking through the arena, I could hear music playing and I said, oh, okay, like the DJ started. No, that was Mario singing. That was Mario. Mario was already on stage. I said, huh? I mean, if anything, I was like, this will probably start at like 7:45. Like if the show is set to start at 7, every concert that I've been to starts late. I have never been to a concert that starts exactly on time. The openers were Mario and Neo, but I'm like, also, we're black. Girl, what do you mean? Colored people time. What do you mean we're starting right on time? So I'm like, did you start? I don't know if when I walked in, they like Mario had just gotten in, like that was his first song, or he'd been singing for a minute. So anyways, we got there. Show was great. It was a long concert because there was 3 people performing. And everyone, even though Mary J. Blige was the main act, everyone had a pretty good chunk of time performing. So we were there for a minute and I had not eaten, girl. But you know what, I was dancing away and I was having fun and I was listening to live music, which I love, so it doesn't matter. So by the time we got back and I started cooking and stuff and finished cooking, it was midnight. I wanted to order food, but I had already bought groceries for this week and we got food at home, and now I just have to be patient, cook it and eat it. Like I mentioned, I think it was on Sunday, I'm doing the weekly restaurant dropout or something, or like restaurant dropout. They put a menu every week. They did a grocery list, so I bought the grocery list, and last night I made the first meal. It serves 2 people. So I ate a portion last night and now I'm eating a portion for lunch. This is ricotta mashed potatoes
with homemade tomato sauce, like crushed tomatoes from the can. I didn't record it because I was so ravenous last night, but I'll record the rest of the recipes as I make it this week. Tomato sauce from the can, like crushed tomatoes from the can, putting in all the spices, cooking the tomato sauce for 30 minutes. Yes, was I so angry by the time I was done because there was so much prep in the recipe? Yeah, but I was not about to buy food because we have food at home. When mama said we have food at home, we have food at home. That with spicy sausage, like spicy sausage meatballs. I like it because it's something that I wouldn't usually make, and it's giving me the vibe of like HelloFresh, but like DIY HelloFresh, as in you have to prep all the ingredients and you have to go and buy them, but the recipes are already there set out. And I like it because all the ingredients that you buy for that week all have to do with each other. So I'm interested to see by the end of the week how much leftover ingredient that I bought for this specific meal plan I have. Because as a single person, babe, cooking for one, there's so much waste that happens because I don't get to eat the food quickly enough, you know? In conclusion, it is a dinner plan, but it's nice to know that I'm gonna have dinner and lunch. Does that make sense? And the portions are nice. Like, this is a hefty portion because some meal subscriptions, sometimes I feel like I have to buy the 4-person meal because a 2-person is like, girl, that's not even scratching the back of my molar. Anyways, so I have my meal, and that was a concert last night. I just wanted to catch you up, and I remember that I had to vlog because someone commented on my past week's YouTube video, which is performing really well, and I said, ooh, you guys are liking the weekly vlogs, and I said, girl, they're not gonna keep liking the weekly vlogs if you don't vlog. Okay, so let me finish this, and then we'll get to the plan of the day. That cleaning was really necessary because my room, this closet looked crazy. It looked crazy because I got ready yesterday in a frenzy, in a rush, ran out the door, and then this morning I've been working all morning, and then I got back and I said, ooh, I can see the floor now. I can literally see the floor. This hair, I think it's wash day. I don't know if I want to wash it right now or wash it tomorrow. I could push it one more day. I want to try flexi rods, and I bought the rods, and I feel like that's going to take a long time because I've never done it before. I might take a little break. I kind of want to go on a walk. Maybe I can go on a walk because yesterday it was 4 degrees and it was, feels like -3. Let me go outside my balcony, see what it's feeling like. I just checked, it's a little chilly. It's Wednesday, it's Wednesday, Where did I leave off yesterday? I think, I did my studying. I did a little quick movement of the body because I had not gone for a walk and it was way too cold to do so. This morning I did some mat Pilates because I no longer have ClassPass, but I still want to keep moving my body. I followed this specific person's YouTube Pilates because I was actually influenced. I was scrolling this morning on TikTok before I got up, and they're like, oh, this person has like the best Pilates. Let's go try it. I tried it. There were moments of challenge during the class because I was sore from the day before, but I'm thinking that if I wasn't sore, it would have not been challenging. But I wanted something longer. I didn't even want just 20 minutes. So I did the 45-minute one. She says it was for everyone, so I'm guessing, like, I did the hard modifications to like add a little bit of challenge to it, but I don't think I was challenged very much. And I'm not a Pilates like expert. I just wanted something a little bit more challenging. I don't see anything that says advanced, so I think I might either try another one of this person's classes or just try somebody else's. In that same video, there were recommendations for other YouTube Pilates classes, and I want to try see if that works mostly because ClassPass, the cheapest one you can get, I think you get what, like 23 credits? And some of these Pilates classes, well, specifically the reformer ones, are like 11 credits. Babe, that's half my credits. I'm not only gonna take one class a month. I just wanna get back into the groove and the, what's it called? Back into the routine of moving my body. Because here's the thing, I used to be a dancer. I feel like a lot of people, I cracked my egg so good. I cracked it on the counter. Look at this egg. All of this is egg. And the camera, all of this egg. So basically all the egg white is on here and not in here. So I cracked a 3rd egg. I don't even know where I was going in my conversation before. Let's clean this up first. It's time to get to work. I thought I would show you a little bit more of the behind the scenes. Right now I'm shooting for a Nivea sponsored post. The background is right here. Let me show you. The background is also messy. The background also needs to be cleaned. The background right here. So when you see that video, you're like, oh, that was the day that, yeah. Currently setting up for that. Before I set my camera, I need to tidy up the space. Just carefully, gracefully throwing things to the other side of the room. Record this before I take my shower because I'm gonna wash my hair and I want my hair to be not wet in the video. I mean, it doesn't have to be dry. I just don't want it to be wet. No! It's snowing! Doing these videos is so nice because we send as, well, this is usually how it works as a creator. You send the concept to the brand, and some brands ask for a lot of detail in the concept and others don't. But I like to send it in with all the details and all the angles and all the shots that I'm gonna get, like this shot and then this shot, and then it's gonna be wide and it's gonna be da-da-da. Not only for them to see like, oh, there's this part of the video that we want you to fix, and then I can do that before I start recording. That's much easier, and then I don't have to reshoot as many times, because sometimes get a concept approved, record it, send it to a brand, and they're like, oh, we don't like how you did this. But if I'm really detailed in the shot list and exactly what I'm gonna say, then they can edit that prior to, again, me recording, and then I don't have to take another day to re-record. Sometimes I'm like, I don't wanna write down the concept, but it's in moments like this when every single shot is written down and like all the sequence of the video is written down, it's so easy for me to execute the video because the content has been approved, and now I just have to set up, cross-reference my Google Doc, look at the exact shots in the exact order, and then I'm not missing a shot. So then that's even better, because then I record everything, I sit down, and I'm not like, oh, I missed getting the shot. This video will probably be up by the time this video that I'm recording is out. So I'll tell you the details, and if not, I'll just delete it off the video. I'm in the Navy squad, and we have a certain amount of videos I have to do per year, and that's split up during the duration of the year. So it's a long-term contract. This is nice. It's nice to have long-term contracts because there's some seasons as a content creator that you don't get as much work as others. For example, 1 month you can get 3 deals, 4 deals, 5 deals, and then it could be 1 month you get 0. So it's good to have like this long term that you know your payments are coming in, and you know you have to make these videos throughout the year. I love my Navy fam. This is half the heart. Love my Navy fam, because they also let me be as creative as I want to, be able to just have full creativity, and then they just say like, oh yeah, as long as it's like within these parameters, it's fine. I also have to make sure that the product that I'm showing is a product with the latest packaging. This is the bottle that I'm using, but they sent one recently, and I think the packaging looks slightly different, so I'm gonna use that bottle in the shot, because that's another reason why you can get asked to reshoot if you're not showing the most updated bottle. But I'm gonna use the new one so it looks pretty in the video. It's just like in those little details. Opening shot, so I need to have pajamas on, and I just gotta change and record the video. But I just wanted to show you that little behind the scene thought process, and now I have my camera. I'm gonna grab my light so the light is good, and we're gonna get to recording. Mid-cooking my meal, and realize that I said at the beginning of the week that I'm gonna show you the meals from the Substack. And I've cooked 2. This is the 3rd one I haven't shown you. Today we're making herb chicken cutlets with lemon parmesan potato salad. So the potatoes are currently cooking, like they're boiling. I'm making the lemon parmesan dressing. All the recipes are consolidated into one doc, which is good. So the dressing is on one page and then the recipes on the other page. And the things are being reused. I need Dijon mustard, salt, and pepper. Let me bring you down. It's a little messy, but pepper, Dijon, 1 tablespoon or teaspoon. I'm not the biggest fan of mustard. However, sometimes when the recipe calls for it, it just gives the perfect kick. I'm mixing with this because it had honey in there and I wanted to get all the last bits of honey out. This smells phenomenal. Let me taste it because this is going on the potatoes. She can use, ooh, girl, almost took a dip. Take a dip, take a dip, take a dip. Just a tad more salt. The only thing I will say so far is that the recipes do take a minute. And I think it's because I didn't prep everything, because in her videos, she does one day, she preps all the ingredients, cuts everything, preps everything, and then the other day she just cooks and grabs from the ingredients. So that's on me. So maybe when I try it next week, I'll prep everything on day 1 so I don't feel like I'm taking extra long to cook. Okay, the dressing is done. Step 2, let me push this to the back. I also, I'm doing this all wrong. I didn't prepare on day 1. I'm not making the recipes in order. So for example, this one is calling to fry the potato wedges in the oil from day 1, the herb oil. But I can't just make the herb oil because the herb oil was from the onion. So I feel like this might not taste as flavorful as it could have been. However, that's on me. So the review isn't fully done and I can't say my full yes, get the Substack subscription or no, don't get it, because I'm not even doing it in order. But it's just that I wasn't craving what day 1 was giving on day 1. I wanted what day 5 was giving on day 1, if that makes sense. Also, cabbage has been the main veg this week. I've never had so much cabbage in my life because all the recipes call for cabbage. Do cabbage help you have bowel movements? I'm starting to think so because is this TMI, but I've had great bowel movements this week. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm like, maybe it's Maybelline or maybe it's the cabbage. This is heating up. This I need to drain because if water falls in this oil, girl, that's a disaster. I'm about to concentrate so I can start on the chicken. So the chicken is almost ready when this is done. So I'm gonna go mute. Hello and happy Saturday. Oh my days. This week has been rough. This week has been rough and it's only been rough in my studying. If you guys didn't know, I'm studying for the NCLEX. I make 2 separate videos a week. One is my weekly study vlog and one is my weekly regular vlog. And I have been so consumed with studying for the NCLEX over the past 2 to 3 days because I kept procrastinating because the last 2 days of the study week was over 5 hours of video content and it was pharmacology. There's so much to digest and I think I was overwhelmed by the amount of video, the amount of information, and I was thinking, oh my goodness, I need to absorb all of this information. About halfway through, I'm like, it's fine if I don't remember every single drug with every single side effect and every single thing. It's only week 3 of my studying. I will see these drugs again in another lecture. I will see them again as I come up with the questions and I will be taught about them again as I go, if that makes sense. But I was just so overwhelmed and it's felt like everything I've done over the past 2 to 3 days has been studying. My brain can't do it any longer. Today is the last, well, yesterday was the last day of week 3. So today's technically the first day of week 4. And today this week I have 1 day off. And I don't even think I'm going to take the day off because even though I finish all the lecture content, I miss the remediation. So at the end of the week, after you do all your practice questions, you have to look at all the ones you got wrong. And even though today's my day off, I still need to finish looking at all the ones that I got wrong within the past week before I get into week 4, or else I'm going to be really behind. I did some yesterday. After I finish everything, I did some this morning. I have about 70 questions and I'm just going to be biting it off in chunks as the day goes by because the app is on my phone. So I just pick up my phone, do 10-15 questions, put it down, do whatever I have to do, and then do another 10 to 15 questions. And I'm just going to, today's my day off and I'm going to be doing that the rest of the day. So I'm on track because I want to be on track. I don't want to fall behind. Anyways, if you want to see all of me studying, that's in the Thursday uploads because I'm uploading those study vlogs on Thursday. However, I'm just like, I feel like my brain is mumbo jumbo. I also realized that this whole week I've really been inside. I don't know if, apart from buying milk yesterday for my sweet treat, I don't think I've gone outside this week. And sometimes that happens. I'm just like in this wheel of just work. I have either campaigns to submit. You saw me shot a campaign earlier this week. I had projects come through last minute, which is amazing because hello, yes, we're working. Or like meetings, and then I look back and I'm like, I don't know if I've left my apartment. So today is like my day off, in quotations. I say day off because it's my day off from studying, but I'll still do the little bits that I told you.
I have a video to edit. It's already done. I'll put that up today. That one's not going to take much time, so it's good. I do want to play with makeup. It's going to be a video, but I'm just going to also play with makeup. And I'm just going to chill a little bit because I have a full week of work starting on Monday. And it's kind of weird that my study schedule doesn't line up with my like Monday through Sunday because I started in the middle of the week. So even though day one of studying starts tomorrow, it's technically Sunday tomorrow, if that makes sense. Anyways, let's go move our body because that's good for the mental health. And even though I'm doing a lot of things at once, I don't want to burn myself out. So I'm making sure that I'm taken care of in all these different categories. So I'm good. I never like bring my camera to my gym because there's always a bunch of people there. So I'll check in with you after I'm done. I have no idea the last time I vlogged. I think I might have told you that I was gonna take a break, but I feel like that's what I told my Instagram stories. Because I had finished all my work for the day and I said, oh, it's gonna be so nice. I'm gonna take some time off. Like, I need to breathe. Like, this week was challenging and I just need a second to just like not do anything. Did I do that? No, I didn't do that. Instead, I was doing some little Instagram carousel digital diary curation. Let me start from the beginning. Let me turn off the music in case you can hear it. I don't want to get copyrighted. I did a little graphic design little edit on my Instagram about a month ago to kind of just like introduce myself so I can have it pinned at the top. So if anyone new were to follow me and they don't know my lore, my story, they can click that and get a quick Spark Note version of like who I am, what's my page, how I got here. Cute, right? After doing that, I was like, oh, that's so cute. And then I saw a mutual that I have, her name is Lauren, do this like, what are you up to, Lauren? She started doing these. I don't know if she did that before or this was her first time doing it, but I saw more of it, I guess, because you know when you see something and then you see it everywhere, it was kind of like that. So she did that, and she does it in very different styles. She did it like a monthly recap, and then I think she does it in, I think when she got her hair done, she did one version of it. Anyways, I mean, I saw her edit, and I was like, oh, that's so cool to do a month recap. I didn't think of that, so I said, okay, how can I mix a month recap, because I think that's a cool idea, and I also love to be inspired by my fellow creatives, and the edit that I've made to introduce myself. So I kind of put both. And I also picked different things that I would want to recap on because her style of content is obviously different than mine, and then made my own version of the recap, which I'll be posting tomorrow. And I spent the last, I don't know how many hours doing that. So even though I rested, I did rest for a little bit. I was scrolling, and then I was like, you know what? That'd be a fun thing to do because I wanted to post it for Monday because it's the last day of the month on Monday. But I'm like, why not just post it tomorrow? It's done. I'll post it. I'm still trying to find like what my groove is when it comes to like these types of edits, but I feel like it'd be fun if I were to continue it and not only just do it the one-off, like as a one-off thing. It'd be fun to keep that same format so when people see it repeatedly, they think of my digital diary. In conclusion, that's what I did. I didn't really rest. I did do my makeup earlier today for a video. I fluffed my hair for a video. I have nowhere to go. It's time to eat a very late dinner and go to bed. I think that's what it is, which also means I think this is where we depart, where we say our goodbyes, because I do have to post this video tomorrow and I haven't started editing it. So when you see this on Sunday, if you're seeing this live, hey, I don't know, you're gonna get it up on Sunday, but because I spent the last, I don't know how many hours, 3-4 hours making that edit, the last thing I want to do is start to edit a YouTube video right now. Even though the smart thing to do is to do that. Maybe I'll do what I did last time for my last weekly vlog. I knew I had to get it up the next day, so what I did is I put a timer, I put a 1-hour timer. I did as much as I could in the hour. I got really ahead. And then the next day I just finished it up, and it only took maybe like an hour and a half the next day to finish. I feel like I'm pretty quick with editing my videos because I know all the keyboard shortcuts, and I've been doing it for so long that I'm like, da 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 da, this is a flow, this is my format, like, you know, bing bop boom. So I feel like it would be the smart thing, hold up.
The smart thing would be to do that, the 1 hour edit, to get as much as I can today and then finish the rest in the morning so I'm not starting from scratch in the morning. Yet the part of me that wants to chill, because I told myself I was going to chill and I haven't chilled, wants to do it all tomorrow. Trying to juggle all these things as one person, it's a little challenging. It reminds me of, wow, I really did this for so long while in school, social media, school, and work. At one point, I was doing all of it. I truly was a warrior. And all my students out there that are pursuing content, you truly are a warrior. That being said, let me just end the video. And I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.